So, I'm learning to trust God. What does that mean and what does that look like? Trusting God. Well, one morning I woke up so overwhelmed. My sleeping hours weren't enough. The time I needed to complete everything before leaving home wasn't enough. It was almost midday and I barely saw the morning. Time. Time is such a precious commodity. It just always seems to not be enough. Time is like sand. It's no wonder that sand was an ancient method used to measure time by way of an hourglass. That's what it feels like. Sand. No matter how tightly you grip it, it's always trying to slip through the spaces between your fingers. The grip is never tight enough to contain it all. It's hard watching time go by and not being able to stop it. Like it's already been 13 minutes since I started writing down these thoughts. And should it really take 13 minutes? Am I making the best use of my time right now? These 13 minutes I will never get back. Not today. Today is well on its way. So yeah, time is an obstacle, but it's also a benefit. And that's where the story of how this particular day unfolded gets interesting. So I was so worried that I wouldn't get everything done in order to be where I needed to be at a particular time, and all the things that could derail me during the journey there, and how long the wait could potentially be when I got there. I just felt so overwhelmed by it all. Mind you, I had already spent 3 hours playing catch up for 9 missed days for something, and I was like, why did I do this to myself? Am I ever going to change? I'm getting older. It can't always be like this. So all of this is going through my head, and I am taking up time because I'm pausing while I'm getting ready to stop and think, does it even make sense? Should I go another day? What if something bad happens on the way? And I'm feeling myself slowing down and getting a headache, and also getting annoyed with these thoughts. But that internal dialogue is ongoing. There's really no shut off button until I decided to just move. Girl, you gotta go. You gotta move through time. The only way to stop existing in what if is to actually find out. So as much as I was dragging my feet, I had to leave and just get on with it. So the whole ride there, I'm kicking and screaming in my head, praying that it will all be over soon and it'll go well. When I arrived, there was no long waiting time, and half the stuff I prepared wasn't even necessary. It took way less time than I anticipated, and nothing bad happened. In fact, my day turned out better than I imagined. And I just remember that evening reflecting, being like, God, are you trying to teach me something? Because this is not what I expected, but it's better. And I really could not have imagined it. And he said to me, this is what it means to be faithing through. This is what it looks like. It is moving through the day. You don't need to know the outcome of the day to have a day. You just need to show up. You got what you needed to get done in less than an hour when you anticipated that it could have taken 3 based on a totally unrelated and previous experience. But God is always doing something new, and the only way to see it is to move forward from the past and just move with the day. So yeah, That's my little story, and I am sharing it in obedience to Him with the hope that it will encourage someone else. I'm also going to share the scripture that He showed me at the end of this particular day. Psalm 23 verse 4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear not, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I involve God in my day because I find it helps. So many bad things can happen. We exist in the shadow of death. Always. It's inevitable. But God can provide comfort if you let Him. I want to highlight the word walk because it's important. Walking indicates movement. It doesn't say, even though I lay in the shadow of death, or sit, or stop, or stare. No. It says walk. You don't need sight to walk. You just need to step. We don't walk backward. We walk forward. We face forward. Walking is stepping forward, pulling yourself forward, moving forward. I don't need to know what the end of my day will look like in order to start it. That's not how life works. We live by faith, not by sight, and faith moves forward. This is what it means to be faithing through.